The schoolboy who finds a mistake on his school paper knows the mistake is not in the principle. He doesn't blame arithmetic for the mistake. The error exists outside the principle. Yet the principle, when understood as it is, serves to correct the misworked problem. It is because principle exists as an immutably perfect fact that one is able to enjoy the facts it embodies. Well, exactly so. Reality is what reality is. Absolute truth. It is perfect. It is harmonious fact, in which there is nothing that worketh or maketh a lie. The schoolboy doesn't blame arithmetic for the errors on his paper, nor does the pianist blame Beethoven if she errs at the piano. So why blame God, the perfect principle of being, for the untoward events of life? Well, now let's consider eternity in light of arithmetic. When did the principle of arithmetic begin? Well, we ponder this a moment and we find clearly that it had no beginning at all. It has always existed as itself. It is as eternal as existence. And when will the principle of arithmetic end? What can happen to alter or destroy it? Does it get sick? Can it be maimed or crippled? Can it be killed in a war? Can an atom bomb destroy it? If this entire planet were blown to dust by hydrogen weapons, would the principle of arithmetic be affected at all? No. It would still exist untouched and perfect as ever. 2 plus 2 would still be 4. Why, this principle wouldn't even be bent, not even in the least. In exactly this way, the principle of all existence, which is called God, is eternal. That is, without beginning and without end, indestructible and continuous in being, no matter what the tortured meanderings of human activity. And since the principle continues, so continues all that the principle is. As long as there is a principle of arithmetic, addition, subtraction, and everything else that arithmetic is continues. Well, God, the divine principle, reality, continues also. Hence, all that God is continues. God, the substance and essence of all that is, remains perfect, unabated, and untouched, everywhere present, nowhere absent. Now, arithmetic is a perfect, single completeness. It's shown forth, made tangible or apparent by the various signs and symbols of arithmetic. Well, let's consider numbers for a minute. Numbers exist because the principle of arithmetic exists. If there were no principle, there would be no numbers. And because the principle is infinite, there is an infinity of numbers. We might say that numbers live and move and have their being in the principle of arithmetic because the principle is. The numbers are as eternal and as immaterial, as indestructible and perfect as the principle. They exist, they are, because principle is, and for no other reason. So long as there is a principle, there will be the perfect signs and symbols that manifest it. Even though there is an infinity of numbers, each one of them is separate and distinct from the others. 3 is 3 and not 4. 4 is 4, distinctly individual and separate from 5. Yet the numbers in and of themselves are nothing. The value lies in the principle. The importance is principle. The primordial substance is principle. And the numbers are principle, manifest as numbers. Or in or of themselves, numbers are just numbers, being principles, self-evident. Now, no number can exist outside the perfect principle. No number has a mind or a will of its own to do what it chooses. No single number or group of them can be anything other than exactly what they are, which is principle manifest is that particular aspect of principle. There is no life, truth, intelligence, nor substance in the numeral all by itself. The principle is all the life, truth, intelligence, and substance there is. The numerals are what they are already, without having to do anything to get that way, without having to worry about sustenance and supply, no worry of food or money to stay that way. There's no separation at all between principle and numbers. It is all principle, being itself. Well, so what? How does this illustration relate practically to this daily experience? What good does all this business do me, you ask? Well, now listen. All the people, places, and things that one sees, including the body called me, Bill, or Ann, or Mavis, or Elaine, are all like numbers, being what they are actually, because a principle of reality exists. Call it a principle of existence, being, consciousness, God, or whatever you like. The name isn't important, but the fact of being, of life, is. Now, it's not possible to deny that being is. The mere fact that one is aware of existing is obvious proof that something exists. So if something, if anything exists, then there is existence. There is being. There is the fact of being. And this seems to be the first fact for all of us. There is an awareness right here, listening, hearing these words. And since there is something being, there is reality concerning what is being. Now, it is this reality, this principle of being, which is called God. Reality is God. God is what is. God is the principle of all being. Now, and note the following carefully, because it's really the heart of this presentation. Awareness, right now, is being aware of these words. Hence, awareness is being. Now, who can deny that? Just as God is the principle of all being, even so God is the principle of this very awareness, aware of these words. Right here, right now, this very awareness called Bill, Rachel, Lane, John, George. Consider awareness at this very instant. Just consider awareness now. The same awareness that listens to these words may also look about and see a table or a chair, a bouquet there, or a little boy. It might look across the way and see a tree, a mountain, a star, or a galaxy. Indeed, this awareness right here, right now, just might look up and see the universe. Now I ask you, have you ever been separate from this awareness? No, indeed. Everything you see, have ever seen, or ever will see, comes as this very awareness that sees what it sees this instant, that sees and hears and feels these words. Now, is this not so? Why? This awareness is life itself. When one says, I am alive, doesn't he mean, really, I am aware? When this was written, the word awareness was seldom used. Here now, 30 years later, almost 40 years later, the term awareness has become a major word in the vocabulary of the world.